On the topic of that, on the topic of the Tekken 8 ranked bans and their new banning guidelines, I also want to talk about the online experience and ranked. Not just ranked, let's talk about it all. Let's talk about ranked, casual match, and lobby. Let's talk about all of it. Because this game is already a month in. I think it might be 2 months in, right? It's a month in. People are having a good time, but there is clearly issues with the online and with character balance. I don't want to speak on character balance. I don't really give a fuck. Hit the lab, bro. The game's not that old yet. There are some very prevalent and seemingly degenerate strategies in the game, but the game's too young. I'm not trying to really ruin it or mess it up super early with some crazy patches we don't need. Now, I believe that I wanted to talk about the online and how to fix it. And the first thing we will start from the most important, which is ranked, right? So for ranked, I believe that there's a few issues. It feels as if the ranked parameters, even when you set it to 1 above, 2 below, 2 above, it feels like sometimes you'll get matches way more than 2 above and 2 below. I can say that from personal experience because I played on 2 above, 2 below and gotten yellow ranks as a fucking purple and gotten Tekken God Supremes as a fucking purple. That is a huge rank disparity. That's big. I'm no longer purple. I'm blue now. And it's happened significantly less often that I get Tekken God Supremes. I've got a few Tekken Gods. I've got a few Tekken Emperors. And I'm Raijin. I've gotten a few reds and a few oranges in blue. And it just seems like it's a very wide ranked spread. It's big. It's very big. And I think they should reel it in and only allow that to be the case if both players have their connection set to any. If someone does not have their ranked rating set to any, they should never have to deal with that. Give them a few more minutes in queue instead of rushing the queue to give them a bad match that is lopsided, one-sided in either their favor or not in their favor, which people are using to ranked boost, by the way. Give it a few more minutes and let them find a match closer to their skill level. That's what ranked is for, right? Me personally, I play on any. I don't really care. I don't give a fuck. This is a video game. My pride's not on the line or anything. It doesn't matter to me. Number 2 is people don't want to play against Wi-Fi players, generally. I don't care. I'll play against Wi-Fi. Most people want some sort of a Wi-Fi filter where you can filter, just like you can filter crossplay on and off. You can turn off crossplay, you can turn on crossplay. People want to be able to turn on queuing against Wi-Fi and queuing against wired. Easy solution. Stops people from having to reject Wi-Fi players. They just don't run into them, right? Because Wi-Fi players will find matches against other Wi-Fi players, or they'll find matches against wired players such as myself who don't care. Anyway, they will still get matches. That is not an issue. And I believe the reason why Tekken doesn't want to do this is because the last time they did a Tekken survey, the vast majority of their player base was on Wi-Fi. Because newsflash, competitive bros, the vast majority of fighting game players are casuals. And casuals don't know that you're supposed to not play on Wi-Fi. They play Call of Duty on Wi-Fi, it's no problem. They play their Fortnites on Wi-Fi, it's no problem. So they don't know that you're not supposed to play Wi-Fi. Generally, if they're not in tune with the competitive audience at all or any of the YouTube or Twitter side of things, they don't know wires are encouraged. Encourage the wires. What up, Yuri? Thank you. Number 3. I low-key miss longer sets. I don't want deathmatching in ranked. We'll get into it. I don't want deathmatching in ranked. But I think ranked could stand to be first to 3. I think ranked could stand to be first to 3. I don't think it would be a big issue, especially with the load times in Tekken 8. It wouldn't really change much of anything. And I think you should be able to random select, go back to random select for stage on ranked. I think if you're playing against a character on a stage where they have extreme advantage, you should just be able to hit random stage. This isn't Mortal Kombat. I don't want you to be able to go back to character select or whatever Mortal Kombat used to be able to do for ranked. Just hit the young random select stage button, okay? At least for ranked, so that there's more control over how you're able to play in a matchup and more things you can learn in a matchup per player, not just per character, per player. You feel like there's some real close sets that you lost because you got cheesed by a gimmick string for the game 2. after the game 3, maybe it'll still happen to you in the game 5. Get fucked. But at least now you had more time to adjust and adapt and hopefully not get gimmicked out until the very last second. And it's in a best of 5. Or best of 5. I said that correctly. People who are going to one and done are going to do it on the first game anyway, so it doesn't really affect them. It just affects the people who want to play and learn at a higher level of play and need those extra few games in a ranked environment where people are trying to take the game more serious. Cool. I don't think that, because that does not affect people who aren't going to finish the set anyway. So there's no reason not to have at least best of 5 instead of best of 3 when it comes to rank. The last thing I want to touch on, specifically for ranked, is I want the removal of the block list. I don't think you should be able to use the block list to block people and never see them in ranked ever again. That leads to ranked boosting. You don't want people boosting rank with deathmatch and cherry picking. You don't want that, but you're okay with it being done by blocking because that's all you have to do. I'm just gonna throw that out there now. For all you Tekken bros that are like, I can't get to God of Destruction. What do I do? Block everyone in the ranked pool above you. There you go. Sorry, Tekken 8. You can ban me for telling people that, or you can fucking fix it and make it so that if you block someone, they just can't talk to you, and you can't run into them in casual match, maybe, but you're forced to run into them right now. The reason why people don't like that is because if someone has a really bad connection to you, the block list is supposed to be used to remove them from your ranked pool. But it leads, more often than not, people are using it for ranked boosting. Casual match. Casual match, casual match, casual match. There's nothing inherently wrong with casual match. I think it's fine. I think the biggest deal about casual match or quick play, quick match, it should be deathmatch. You should be able to play the same guy in casual match as long as you fucking want. What's the problem? You can play someone as many games as you want in a lobby. Why can't you do it in quick match? That's what I want for quick match. That's it. That's the only thing I'm going to ask for. There we go. For lobbies, I'm going to ask that they stop breaking so frequently and that you make it easier for people to add friends so that you can add them to a lobby easier, or have people who aren't the king of the lobby allow them to add their friends to a lobby so that if streamers like myself are running viewer games, I don't have to have every single person on my friends list that's trying to get into the lobby. I'm like, yo, invite your boy. Yeah, your boy wants in too? Cool, invite him. Invite him to the lobby. There we go. So that I don't have to back out of the lobby. Go into replays to get his Tekken code, or go to a Tekken lounge, meet him in the Tekken lounge, hit add friend. He hits add friend back. I go back to the lobby. I tell the other people to get out, so it's my lobby again. It's so much effort to run lobbies. It is an insane amount of effort. It's completely whack job shit for how many other features are in this game. Don't know why that hasn't been fixed. The last thing, it's an overarching thing. It encapsulates quick match, I guess casual match in a sense, unless they add online training mode to casual match. If they do, cool. And ranked. I don't know why there's not a fast option while you're on the select options, right? I don't know why. It's really hard for them to have an option to practice against opponent's character after the set, or replay view after the set. I think that would be great, because it would stop people from making the excuse of, oh, I have to go all the way back to lobby to lab against that character, man. I'm gonna jam more games. Maybe I just won't run into Lars again. Maybe I won't run into the bear again. Fuck it, I'm gonna jam more games. You would be able to immediately go into the replay system and see what you did wrong. It's so easy to implement. There's no reason why you can't do it. It just seems like an oversight. Make it so that you can get to the replay system from a finished set. That's it. That's all it takes. Why is it that fighting games take 100 steps forward but then take 500 steps back in terms of lobby systems? Not just lobby systems. Even stuff like that. Even Street Fighter 6 has practice against the opponent's character. It may not take you directly to the replay, but it puts that character on the screen for you so that if you have to set it up in training mode, you can. It doesn't even do that for Tekken 8. I think that is very strange. Just a few things that me personally I would fix or change. Maybe they're not fixes. Maybe some people don't agree with any of these at all. If you disagree, leave them down in the comment section below. If you agree, leave them down in the comment section down below. If there's more things you would add to this, once again, leave them down in the comment section down below. Help the channel by also liking the video, subscribing to the YouTube. It'd be really nice. We put out talk segments like this. I almost said cock segments. Talk segments like this frequently, 5 days a week almost is what it feels like. So if you want to help out, just leave a subscription. That'd be nice. Come by the Twitch streams. Drop a sub if you've got so much money that you can fix other people's internet so they never have to play on Wi-Fi. Different video. I'm still tilted about it. Really stupid arguments. Anyways, this has been Beanie Thuggish. Talking about Tekken 8 and the online proponent and how much it could be fixed. Things I would do to change it. Signing out and saying, peace.